yourselves comfortable if you dare. Excellent. Here we are. Feel free to find some seats there or against the back. I understand that you want to make contact with the other side. Is that right? Yes. Yes, wonderful. I am your agent of transmission, your clairvoyant medium, by the name of Madame Victoria, who will be your guide tonight. 50 cents is the usual price, but I'm willing to make an exception for you fine folks, provided you come see me at my regular place of business, room 14, the Abbott Hotel. Well, now you know the one, up by 3rd Avenue and Pike Street. Now, you may have had Madame Melly's life readings or talked with Clifton the Great, but I, Madame Victoria, will have you seeing spirits in no time. Not like their flivver, which leaves you feeling like a chump. Now, there's been a renewed interest in the otherworldly of late. What with our boys camping in the trenches overseas, many destined to come back in a pine box. But there is heartbreak on our shores too, an ache that spans centuries, too many disturbed from their eternal slumber, not respected, sacrificed on the altar of greed. And I'm not talking about that bar down the street where they charge you too much for watered down drinks, no. You see, I live in the house right over there, and I seen what they done to that Duwamish River and that cemetery that only lasted a couple decades. The Duwamish Poor Farm Cemetery, have you heard of it? I expected not, although the Seattle Star has done many an investigative report on it. But contained within are those who are considered neglected by society, the sick, the friendless, the penniless. Some leaned into the drink in the darkness, but many others were just given an unlucky lot in life. It turns out, even their final resting place wasn't so final after all. The powers that be wanted that land for industry. They said it was wasted land, so they planned that dredging and straightening of that Duwamish River right through there without so much as a fight. Now, I've heard tell that many living right here in this neighborhood, they weren't too happy about having the indigent poor buried in their backyard. They wanted it gone. I myself find the presence of the dead quite calming, I do. So in 1912, they hired that scheming Mr. H.S. Noyce, in cahoots with Mr. Corson he was. And he did all the cremation and columbarium storage himself. Can you believe he got the wrong size containers? All 3,260 of those souls' ashes. Just where did they end up? I bet it was in the Duwamish River. Oh, how those souls have wailed and sought revenge. So tonight, we are holding a spiritual ceremony, a seance to remember, to appease the Potter's Field dead and make amends for disturbing their eternal slumber. Are you ready to make contact?
Yes.
Good. Now I have to warn you, this is not for the faint of heart. Those of you with a delicate condition may wish to skip this part. You see, once the connection is made, I cannot control who or what may find that portal. Now I need to consult my crystal ball for this next part. I call upon the wisdom of the ages and the warnings in the ether. Bring my spirit devil to me to do my bidding. Appear and connect me to the world beyond our own. Yes. More in virtutum, we strive for the forbidden. Table more like so, and if you could ring this bell thrice. Excellent. Yes, the spirit world is already responding, and I will knock on the table twice. Now we must join hands, close our eyes, and chant together. Follow me. Itimor, invetitum, alea, iacta, est. Yes, the otherworldly energy is strong tonight. We are soon to make contact. I am beginning to see something taking shape. Yes, I see. It's 1908. Yes, I am beginning to...
I feel the cool linen of a white hospital sheet. A sense that we are not far from the water. And the blinding flash of pain, transition. My life flashes before my eyes. I am Ingo Singh. I'm learning to tie my turban, splashing cool water on my dark skin. The telegram sending hope and possibilities of working in the logging industry. My friend tells me the Sikhs, we are welcome because of our work ethic and how we abstain from alcohol. Many a local worker has been known to spend their whole paycheck on drink. A long ride on a steamship to a foreign land. Tall pine trees, gray skies, but there is violence, a riot, an attacking mob in Bellingham, chanting horrific words. I only make it to the wayside mission and this hospital bed.
The connection has gone cold. Let us chant again to bring the energy back up. Nitimor, invetitum, alea, iacta, est. Another vibration, this time of female energy. I can just barely make out a
Many
sign.
moons ago I lived. Again I come. Mary Lake, my name. I feel fear and excitement. I'm meeting a man there. His name is Thomas, and we have a strong connection. But something isn't right. They're shouting out front. Anger. The door bursts open. Oh no, it's my husband. And the look on his face, anguish, sadness. He has a gun. He fires. Thomas is shot. The pain, fire in my arm and back. I can barely move. And the last thing I see before I pass out is he turns the gun on himself.
Oh, poor soul. Poor Mary Lake. I must compose myself in order to reach out again. Spirit world, bring me strength. There's a dark presence lurking here. His force is strong, unfulfilled. He has taken many
Quit your yapping. If anyone's going to tell the tale of the outlaw Thomas Blanck, it's going to be me. Thomas Hamilton Blanck. I was the deadliest gunslinger in this here land. They called me the Jesse James of the Pacific Northwest. I done robbed banks, stagecoaches, you name it, I done it. And I killed anyone foolish enough to stand in my way. Now, things were going just fine until they locked me up for shooting that bartender. I was in jail for a while until I made me a gun out of wood. And I used it to trick that dumb old jailer. One lawman said I'd wade through blood to obtain my freedom, and I think he's just about right. Now, After that jailbreak, there was a $500 reward on my head. I was on the run for a while until they caught up with me in the marshes at Kent, and that's when we had ourselves a good old-fashioned shootout. We had that shootout till I run out of bullets. And that's when I put up my hands and I surrendered real proper-like. And you know what them lawmen did? They shot me 7 times. 4 times in the back. If that ain't yellow belly, I don't know what is. Now, over 18,000 come to see my dead body on the first day it was displayed. Almost as many women as men. One little lady put a kiss on my cold dead cheek. And after all that pomp and circumstance, you know what they did? They threw me into a pauper's grave. And they left me to rot. And rot's what I've been doing till y'all call me here tonight. Now, who called me back from the grave? I know he did. But I want all the names. How about you? You call me back?
No, it was Dylan.
Dylan. I like how you got your friends real quick. I can't trust that yet. If I don't get all the names of all the people that call me back, I'm going to start throwing death in every direction. Now, what's it going to be?
This spirit is out of control. Everyone, please exit the building.
No, that's what you did. I'm taking you down. Come back here.
Run in an orderly fashion.
Let's go.